this episode of True Crime Cleaning. We have one of the saddest stories we've ever cleaned, and the results of what happens if you punch a window.
Okay guys, so we're back out at another one. Allison's already been here. I got here a little bit late. But basically what happened is a guy punched this window at this apartment complex laundry room. And as you can see, the window's totally smashed and bled all over the place in here. Allison's already started. She's disinfected and been scrubbing the floor. She's taking a break now, but she's gonna go get some towels. We're gonna wipe this up. And then we've gotta go over to his unit after this and clean the blood in that unit as well. So like I said, I just got here, just came to help her out. And she's already in progress. But yeah, I don't know why people punch windows. I mean, it never ends well for them. A lot of times they end up dying from it. You sever that main artery, that main vein in your arm, and it's not a good outcome usually. But we've done a lot of these over the years. A lot of people have died from it. So yeah, I don't get it. I don't understand why people punch glass. But we're gonna finish this up, and then I'll make another video once we're in the actual unit itself. See you in a few.
What's up guys, we are here in Fort Worth, Texas for what sounds like a pretty big project. It's a murder-suicide. We don't know too much yet. We do know, we heard buckshot is what was told to us, what was used. That tends to be a pretty messy endeavor. Don't know if that was a weapon that was used or the ammunition of choice for both the murder and the suicide. We're about to go inside and check it out. We'll take you with us. And the police did just release the scene, so we're now here. This happened about 12 hours ago, so it should be pretty fresh. So we're about to go check it out, and we'll take you with us. So this is what you see the first minute you walk into the home. Of course, there's blood the minute you step in, just a little bit there. You can see there was some kind of struggle. Got, don't know what that is, but a couple little baggies, but looks like there's hardware in them, so. This is probably how the police got in the door. And then they put the door inside and put a new door. I guess just because they can't lock this one anymore. Almost looks like they shot the door, but it's probably most likely a sledgehammer. There is some blood on this couch here, probably from the paramedics. Some here too, probably just from the paramedics and police moving things and taking the bodies out. You see some blood here on the wall. We got some blood on this towel. Already. Nope, not maggots. Of course you can't tell, but that is actually rice, not maggots. This is actually only about 13 hours old now. You can see this was a blood stain. So probably someone already wiped it up, probably with this towel here. Blood there. Blood throughout the kitchen. A little bit of, I don't know if you can catch it on camera, a couple little spots of blood there in the sink, so we'll have to clean all that out. Here you got little I don't really know what you call them, pulse monitors. They put those on you to see if there's a heartbeat. There's a bedroom here, looks pretty clean. I already checked it all out. Really just little droplets of blood here and there, all over the floor here. A couple spots on the wall. You see a little bloody bandage there. Bloody purse. Now this purse was completely soaked through. But there's nothing else bloody around it, so I'm guessing it was somewhere else and then somebody moved it. This bedroom's got a little blood there, but again, probably just paramedics moving stuff. Bedroom back this way looks fine. When I came through here earlier, this is the bedroom where most of the mess is. You can see more of these little tabs to check your heartbeat. You see blood on the carpet here. Pretty heavy staining over here. See back over there. Blood there, which means this bed's probably got some blood on it on that corner. Definitely some blood splatter here. Everyone's gonna ask about what the story was. We don't know. Typically this is kind of a husband, wife, boyfriend, girlfriend kind of deal, getting a fight, you know, but we really don't know. Here's the biggest part of the mess. Door there. You see here, that's gonna be under that tile, probably for sure. Definitely under the carpet. Hopefully we don't have to remove this tile. That's a lot of work. As you can tell, probably this is pretty fresh. And looks like nothing got under the baseboard there. Probably all these clothes and towels were already there and stopped kind of this blood flow here. You see there's some bloody footprints there. I haven't walked in there for yet, so that was the paramedics or the police, whoever got here. Some hydrogen peroxide for me to use, that's nice. But yeah, you can see, I mean, real coagulated blood here. That's some deep tissue, potentially brain, potentially part of organs, or just real coagulated blood. Probably a whole lot more of that underneath. Of course, my team's on another project here today. So for now, at the moment, I am by myself.
Okay, so I was just talking to Allison. She spoke to the management team, and you can see she's in here just mopping up the final detail of this room. But the guy ended up going back to his apartment, and he ended up dying as a result of this injury. So I kind of figured he did based on what I've seen. But she said there was a lot of arterial spray in here all around this counter, the whole floor. And what else did you say, Allison? A lot of glass. The glass was, I guess the maintenance guys, they pushed all the glass over here into this little flower garden. So she picked all that up. There's some glass in here. But she's got it looking good. She's just doing a final detail, and we'll be going over to the unit next.
Yeah, so like I was saying, my team today, of course, is they are elsewhere. They are on another project. And so I will be doing, at least starting this by myself. probably won't finish. It's already 3:30 in the afternoon, so I probably won't finish today. I'll probably work until like 6 or 7, maybe 8. I'll just look at traffic updates, and when there's no longer traffic, I'll go home and bring the team back tomorrow, and we'll knock it out. But first things first, we have to document everything. We already called the police. It's been released. They have all the evidence they need, so we are good to go. Buckshot got some of this table here. Let's just see the table. That table there. You can see this scoring mark right there. But yeah, I'm gonna get started. Hope you guys can hear me okay. I found a few interesting things while I was disinfecting the apartment a second time. And don't worry, that's a new glove, brand new glove. Found this laid out. Now I'm sure the police saw this, but now you don't know what that's from. That could be from the past. That could be from something for last June 2nd at 2 p.m. with police equals a civil issue and a lawyer. June 3rd at 11, divorce, child custody, child support, and abuse underlined. Gives you an idea of what might have happened here. The other interesting thing I saw, so this was a murder-suicide by gun, which is why it's such a mess, but I did find this little guy right here, which I don't know if you can tell on camera, but that is about the perfect width of like a steak knife or, you know, a kitchen knife. And so I think there was definitely a struggle, which I'll show you all again real quick. Definitely a struggle here. And as you can see here, so you see the struggle. We see a possible knife hole. And then, you know, you've got your buckshot bullet holes down there, which I don't know if you can actually see, so I'm guessing someone got knocked to the ground and they shot downwards. I'm gonna have to go into those bullet holes and clean them out, because if any of them actually make contact there, which I don't see any blood splatter, so they probably didn't. That might have been a scare shot, a threatening shot, because the mess was definitely in the bathroom. But yeah, I thought that was interesting. It's always, you know, you always want to get as many details as you can to the story, just because, you know, you just wonder what's going on when these kind of things happen, and because it's a clue. And the reason why I think that's important is because this person was thinking already about divorce, a lawyer, child support, abuse. If you're in that kind of situation, get out. Get out, because if that was a clear sign. And again, we don't know that these two things are tied, but we can take a pretty good guess, seeing as it's June right now. This is June 1st. They had an appointment with a lawyer for tomorrow at 11 o'clock for a divorce lawyer with abuse written underlined in that same note. If you're in a situation like that, get out. Do not wait. Don't wait to see a lawyer. You know, maybe that might make the most financial sense, but sometimes you wait too long and the abuse gets worse, and the abuse turns into more than abuse. And I don't want to see that happening to people. I hope I never have to do this again. I hope I go out of business because there's no more murder. There's no more suicide. That's not the likely reality, but thought I'd share that information.
Okay, so we're over into the unit now. Not much really going on in here other than a bunch of clutter. Actually, very disorganized property. But there's a little bit of blood here on these blinds for the patio door. And then on this chair, we're gonna go ahead and box up these cushions as bio waste. We're gonna pull these blinds off. We're gonna clean and disinfect this wood chair and clean the little spots that we found. There's a few here and there. And that's pretty much gonna be it. AC's broke. Been encountering that quite a bit lately, which is always fun. But pretty cut and dry, not really much going on in here. Not sure exactly all the details, but other than he passed away, not sure exactly where. He may have passed away down in the laundry room for all I know. But this shouldn't take too long, and then we'll be out of here. What are you looking for, Allison? Just making room? Maybe Allison will find a cockroach. Okay, see you later.
Robbie here, back with USA Decon, still on the murder-suicide here in Fort Worth. My last video, I was trying to show you how you could use hydrogen peroxide. I think I got some on my face. I do. Hydrogen peroxide to see if something is biohazardous material or not based on the chemical reaction it has with iron, which is in your blood. And I couldn't find anything that I had missed a spot. Well, as you can see here, I definitely missed a spot. Now you can see there is not much visible here, but you just start sprinkling. So I'm gonna make a big circle and I'm gonna find out where the biohazard begins and ends. You can see anywhere it's starting to be white is where there's biohazard material, which I don't want to get on my cord. So all this is going to be biohazard material. So this is all pre-mopped, so we haven't mopped yet. And so none of this is visible to the naked eye. This is only visible through chemical reaction. So this is just an example of how, you don't know what's really around you, and unless you know your science, unless you know kind of the tricks of the trade. So there's one way you can check.